Alright, so hey everyone, in this video I'm going to be going over some replays from a recent online tournament that I played in, and basically just show my thought process and what I look for when I'm analyzing my own replays, and hopefully that'll help you guys out in knowing what to look for when analyzing your own replays. So keep in mind this is from an online tournament, so there are some things that you have to take with a grain of salt, like some input errors here and there, and some reaction time stuff that probably wouldn't have happened offline, but you can still improve a lot from watching your online replays when you play serious online games, and there's a lot that you can learn from those replays as well as the offline ones. But definitely, once quarantine is over, if you can get your tournament VODs, if you ever go to a tournament and play on stream, then those are probably the best replays you can get. But other than that, just serious friendlies, if you know anyone that you can practice with, or any online game that has a pretty good connection is going to work just fine. So for some things that I look for when I'm analyzing my replays, and things that I think you guys should look for too, first, things that I'm doing wrong. So those could be like mistakes that I'm making in neutral, or any bad habits that I notice I have, maybe movement errors, or anything like that along those lines. And then things I could be doing better. So that could be like more optimized combos, punishes, maybe improving my advantage state in some way, or anything like that. And this is pretty important because it often goes unnoticed while you're actually playing, because you could be in advantage and then go back to neutral, and that's not really, you wouldn't notice that as much as like getting hit or being comboed a bunch or something like that. So then another thing would be matchup specific stuff. So anything to do with the matchup of who you're playing against, and then player specific stuff. So habits of the person that you were playing against that you weren't punishing, or anything along those lines. And that can be pretty important, because recognizing those habits in your replay, even if you don't play that person ever again, if it's from like a local tournament, then yeah, you probably will play that person again, and knowing their habits beforehand from your previous games is going to be a huge advantage going into the next set that you play with them. But also, if you recognize the bad habits in that player, you will more likely, or be better able to recognize those same habits in other players when you play them as well. So it'll basically just train your brain to look for that kind of stuff. My last tip is to write all your notes down, and that can be super helpful because you aren't gonna remember them if you just think about them and then forget. Like, let's say you write all these notes, or you don't write all these notes down, you just think of all these great ideas of things that you can improve, and then a week goes by and you forgot all of it. So that's not what you want to happen. So let's get right into it. So right off the bat, I run in and start doing pressuring Snake, because a lot of Fox's frame data is much better than Snake's with his normals. So I want to get up close, get Snake into disadvantage, because Fox really destroys Snake in disadvantage because it's so heavy. You get a lot of combos, but the same is true for Snake on the other side. So Fox gets pretty destroyed in Snake's advantage state. So I want to be in advantage for as much as possible, and be in disadvantage for the least amount of time as possible, even more so than normal, because of how brutal it is for Fox in Snake's disadvantage, especially when he can get you off stage, because he can a lot of times just use Nikita to just destroy Fox's linear recovery. So keeping going here, he's stuck on the platform, and he's pulling grenades and kind of just doing Snake stuff. I'm dashing around looking for an opening, and I get a dash attack here, and I follow up with an up tilt. That's true, and generally you want to jab after this, but I didn't think that he was gonna move in front of me, so I tried to get a shield grab, because most people just immediately shield, but I guessed wrong, and he pulled a grenade and landed on the other side. So that's something to keep in mind for next time, is dash attack, up tilt, jab instead of trying to get a grab. Or if I do grab, then I just grab in front of me instead of behind me, because that's a character specific thing that happens in a lot of matchups, like whether or not they go behind you or in front of you after up tilt at low percent anyways. So we're back to neutral. He approaches with another dash attack. So one thing that I didn't catch on to in this replay, or while I was playing, was that he dash attacks a lot, and most of the time when he's at the ledge, he'll dash attack, not hanging on the ledge, but when he doesn't have stage control, he'll dash attack towards me, basically to get stage control back. But I didn't really punish it, which I definitely should have been doing because I can get some hard punishes on that. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So I pick up the grenade here, and he gets a forward tilt because of it. So another thing I was doing wrong in this replay, I think, is that I should just shield when I get a grenade, when I pick up a grenade by accident, because almost every time, and you'll see it later, he attacks me while I'm holding the grenade because he knows that I don't have access to my fast normal moves anymore, and he can kind of just, I have to throw the grenade, and the grenade isn't going to explode immediately, so he's going to get a free punish. So that happens here, and it happens a couple other times. I'll point it out when it does. So he hits me off stage. I have a little bit of trouble getting back on. He throws some grenades, but then I do a miss input up B, and it actually ends up working out for me. So I have stage control again. I run back and shoot some lasers, just kind of baiting him to approach, and he does with a dash attack, which this time I punish. And now I've got him on the platforms, and he's shielding and basically pulling grenades. So I'm trying not to hit the grenade, but also trying to pressure his shield. Right, so I pick up the grenade there. There's another time where it happens, and he gets an up tilt because of it. Then again, he dash attacks from the ledge to get stage control, and I didn't punish it. So that's something I'm doing wrong, and also a matchup specific thing, because I guess it could also fall under a player specific thing as well, because dash attack is one of Snake's really good moves, and it's kind of difficult to punish, and it has a lot of range, and it's really quick. It has a lot of good properties. So a lot of Snakes are probably going to be doing that, so that's definitely something I should look out for in the future against Snake. Then back to the middle here, he hits my shield, and I punish with an F tilt and get this nice jab lock. Then he goes up high, and this is where a lot of people struggle, including myself, against Snake, because Snake can pull grenades, pull C4, and B-reverse it to mix up his landing. So I was expecting the B-reverses, so I go up to try and basically up air him and get a juggle started, or maybe a quick kill. And he air dodges really quickly, and then I get up tilted for it and die. So that's something to keep in mind, is don't overextend when Snake is above me. And recovering, basically, because Snake loves to recover high. So here we go back. He's recovering high again. This time he does pull grenades, but he was too high for me to attack him. And then again, I accidentally pick up the grenade, and he gets a free F tilt for it. So that's something that's happened like 2 or 3 times now. Definitely something I should keep in mind next time, because if I just shield, the grenade will blow up. I mean, he could get a grab, but if he starts grabbing, I can maybe just start rolling, but definitely trying to attack him while I'm holding the grenade is the wrong idea. So we're back here. I'm looking for Nair up smash. I noticed he didn't tech that Nair, so that could be something that's player specific that I look for in the future. Like, he doesn't tech Nair at a high percent, so I could probably go for Nair up smash or Nair jab blocks at higher percents than I normally would be able to. But that could be also related to it being an online match. So he gets a nice read here on the roll in, and I take quite a lot of damage for it, but I do end up getting the Nair up smash for the kill, so 65% behind. And here I hit a nice combo. He gets an up tilt and a forward tilt, and now I'm off stage, so this is pretty bad. I tried to shine that Nikita, but now I'm just trying to navigate those projectiles. I get a couple hits. Again, he dash attacks from the corner. That happens very consistently, So now that I have that read on this player, next time I play him and he's in the corner and we're in neutral, I'm probably just going to shield, especially if he's at a high percent, because then I can just punish with up smash. So I'm probably going to get a lot of damage or free kills if he doesn't adapt to that next time I play this person. All right, so there I actually do punish the dash attack. Another dash attack out of the corner. And now I have to get up. He goes for the roll read, but I did a neutral get up, so I got the kill there. And then that's another thing. I was trying to platform camp for a bit because he had invincibility from just dying. So, and I was at a high percent, so I really didn't want to engage with him at all. But the thing is, Snake has such a good up tilt, and his up smash as well is really good. So you can't really platform camp Snake. So I think a better option would just be, mix up my movement, try and maintain stage control, and maybe go for a reflector on any projectiles he throws out. So we're back to neutral here. That time I do get the up tilt into jab. Dash attack from the corner, another dash attack. Now we're back to that other scenario where he's on the platform and just pulling grenades. There he missed a grab, so I was able to punish it. And then again, I picked up grenade and he got an F tilt. And that was a punish on my dash attack, but noticing that he always goes for an attack every time I pick up a grenade is going to be helpful in the future because I can just shield it. Also, picking up grenades is super annoying. So here he does an unsafe F tilt on my shield, and I do get the up smash, but it was just not enough to kill. Now basically, I'm just praying that he touches my shield, and had I not jumped there and just stayed in shield, I would have won the game right there, because I would have been able to up smash that dash attack out of shield, and he would have died. So definitely, also Snake doesn't have any kill throws at this percent, so I definitely should have just stayed in shield and let him get the grab. But if he got the grab and I went off stage, he probably would have been able to use Nikita. So I don't know. I guess jumping could have been bad, could have been good. I guess it's just had I adapted to his dash attacks out of the corner, I probably would have sat in shield there. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when I'm playing him another time or another Snake. And then I get Nikita'd off stage for a very close loss. Yeah, so I hope you guys learned something from that analysis. If you want me to make more analysis videos, definitely leave a comment and I'd be happy to do so. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing, as I'll be uploading more Smash content very soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day.